Looking for that home in Rosenberg but haven't found it yet? Well, stop scrolling. This is going to be the home for you. It's located here in Brookewater, which is in Rosenberg, Texas. And it is an amazing plan. It's called the Windermere, and we're going to show you right now. Okay, we're located right here. This is one of Highland Homes' newest section here in Brookewater. It's be located right over there is going to be the school. So that's going to be Rivera Elementary, and that'll be opening up this August of 2026. This is a great time to get into the subdivision because this area, this section is going to be brand new. You've got a lot of different areas where you can come in and take a look at. You've got all these lots going to be located over here as well. So it's a great time to get in because once they start building all these homes, it's harder for you to come in and select the plan you want because there may be the same floor plan or elevation right next door. So as you walk in, as I mentioned, this is the Windermere plan. And I just love how you're greeted with this great staircase. You do see the wrought iron right on here. And I love how they have the new design right in this area here. It really gives it more of that modern feel to it. You also have the light wood coming in on this. Obviously, we've seen that light wood make a comeback over the last couple years, which is nice. Got a great chandelier as well. So you can see how this comes up right around there. It looks really, really impressive. Just coming in and seeing the sight lines all the way to the very, very back. Now, while we're here at the very front, let me go and show you a few of these areas here. I do love how you've got the laundry room right here. You have a window, and it's going to be a great spot to come in. You still have maybe a little bit of space if you need to put a small little freezer, or you can do that as well. Entry closet right here. And we're going to take you to the garage. Now, not a lot to point out here, but you do have a tankless water heater that's located right over here. So no more having to worry about that water heater going out upstairs and bringing it all down. Hey, thanks for joining us. My name's Norbert. I am your real estate consultant here for Brookewater and all of Fort Bend County. We've helped hundreds of families get in and find their dream home for them. We'll help them buy and sell. And we're here to make sure we can help you with any and all of your requests. Let us know what we can do to help out, and I hope you enjoy this video. So another feature I really like about this, you've got the 8-foot doors that come in here. You've got the layers right here, which give it some privacy, but it still allows a lot of the natural light to come in, and it creates this effect right here. So as soon as you open it up, you just see how much more this opens. Again, this little archway right here, and they've really gone, I think they did a really great job on these because it gives it more of an elegant, clean French style look to it. So I like that. We're gonna go take a look here at the second bedroom down. And I know this is really important too. We have a lot of people who want to come in, multi-generational living, or just want to have a second bedroom down. So we do have that right through here. You do see you got a window there. There is a full bathroom located right here as well. So this is, you could use this as a bathroom, as a secondary suite. Also you can see you have a standing shower. And for a second bedroom, this is really a big shower. Usually you're not going to get this. You also did have the floor to ceiling on the tile right here, which is again impressive considering it's not the master bathroom. So really, really nice how they did that feature. Again, now we're going through this. If you remember, the stairs were on our left, on our right as we walked in. Here's the storage right under there. So you do have that storage. You do not lose it, which is really nice. You can use it for whatever. Again, I think as mentioned in another video, I've even seen people turn that into a whole little dog suite. So that's really kind of a cool feature. But now this is really what you're buying. And I love this. This is with the Windermere floor plan here with Highland Homes. And you can see what we mentioned earlier, where you had that light wood, and it continues here through the kitchen area. Now you got the surround here. You do have the GE appliances right here. So those are gonna be the stainless steel appliances. You do have a cooktop and the oven down here. So it's not gonna be your normal range. So you got a great cooktop right here with the GE oven. I love, again, the sparkle that's in this. The designs go perfectly with the wood cabinets here. That color just blends really, really well. And of course, as you see the flooring, it all comes together. This is beautiful design work. I know the sales consultant who's responsible for this, and she does an amazing job putting these together. Now this is gonna be a spec home. This is something that they did design. Just take a look at how large this countertop is. So you're able to, what I like about this, you can put a couple different benches down here, probably about 3, and have plenty of space. But because of how the overhang here, you have plenty of space. It does not take up or eat into this walkway, which is right through here. The other thing I really like about what Highland does in a lot of their homes are going to be right here. These corbels that they put in here. Again, it's just another little feature. It's that extra little touch. And when you're buying a new home, those are things that really want to make it feel special. This is what you're getting here. You're getting also the accent pieces that come through here. So a lot of just different things there that make it, take it to the next level. Now, as you walk in here, now this ceiling is probably going to be around 9 feet tall. You can see that there. But now it's going to go and jettison all the way up to, you can see the high ceiling in here, coming back down. And if, you know, this is really going to be the highlight. Of course, this is where the living room is. So everyone's going to go ahead and gather in this area. And so it makes perfect sense. So this is going to be your living room area right through here. If you are decide to go and make a dining area, this is going to be that where you want that. It's going to be right off the windows, and you'll be able to go ahead and really truly enjoy that. You can even use this here as additional seating because it already has the bench established. So you can go ahead and set a table up there, put a cushion there, and you create that space without having to bring in additional chairs and seats. Now, again, as we mentioned earlier, one thing I really like about the Highland is you're going to have all the different natural lights that come in. You have versatility too. This is a great spot for you to go ahead and put your, like a sofa or some type of sitting area there with your TV on this end. So they've just done an amazing job on this floor plan to bring everything together. Now, one thing that I think is a little, it's not that it's odd, it's just a very different, because of this model home, where they have it, this model, the master bedroom is actually located, the access is right off of the kitchen between the living room. So you're able to see here, you got 2 windows. You do have a little bit of an elevated ceiling as well. It's nice to see how they did that. Again, carpet is nice and plush. Of course, it's brand new, but definitely nice and plush there. And again, take a look at this tile, this flooring on this tile. It just goes perfectly with the carpet and all throughout the bathroom here. We do see the bathtub with the right subway tile surround. And again, this is what we've started seeing. So often we started seeing bathtubs that were in there just to say they had a bathtub, but they're not really functional. This is, you can see how deep this is. You can get in here, you can really enjoy it. And so I really like this. And of course, you've got the window here for privacy. Now we look at here, you got the white subway tile within the shower. Again, you got the tile goes floor to ceiling, which is great how they do that. Love the big shower head coming in here, so you've got the chrome finish there. And all throughout, you do have the step down on the mud set, which is really beautiful how they did that. Of course, you can have your closet as well. So good size back here to come in and, you know, take care. All right, so now we're going to go and take a look upstairs. But a couple of things that are really important to make sure that I mention are going to be about Brookewater itself. So Brookewater is one of Rosenberg's newest master plan communities, and it is located on 59. So if you go 59 south, you're going to go past the FM 2218 and past Highway 36. Just go a few more miles up and it's going to be located right before you get to Beasley. So this is going to be 850 acres, so just right around 2,400 homes here in the subdivision. Now there's going to be some really, really great things happening into this area. Now, if you're not familiar with all the growth happening in Fort Bend County, there's going to be more videos that we're going to be shooting about that. But let me tell you a little bit about what's happening. So traditionally, Fort Bend County has been one of the fastest growing subdivisions in all the United States. And we all know that Texas is one of those destinations. When U-Haul puts out the report as one of the biggest destinations for people coming from all around the country, especially that from California, New York, and the Chicago area. We're seeing a lot come in here as well. Now this is going to be one of those areas here. The Brookewater is going to be one of those really it's a hidden gem that not too many people know about. Now it is located in Rosenberg, right on the border of Beasley, and it makes a great access up to Houston because you're right off of Highway 59. So you're going to be able to jump on within about less than 5 minutes. You can be in Sugar Land in about 15 minutes. And if you need to get to Houston, you could be there in about 25 to 30 minutes, depending on what part of Houston you're going to be getting into. All right, so we're upstairs now. Had to take a few minutes to catch my breath, but here we are. We've got more lateral light coming in here. I really like the two windows they've got here. You see the game room that overextends here. Now you've got this pony wall that's right here, and we're gonna go see what this looks like. You're going looking all the way down. So that's where the living room is gonna be. So I really like this setup here because with this wall, it's gonna allow, you could have the spindles here, but it's gonna block off some of the noise. So if you do have kids that are up here, you know, watching TV, playing video games, whatever that is, it's gonna help with some of the noise reduction. So that's gonna be really, really important. You are going to have a few bedrooms up here as well. So this is going to be going over the master bedroom. And this is a really, really good sized room here. So you got the one window out there. But when I look at it, it just brings up so much more space comes into here. I'm going to have to estimate this is probably going to be a 10 by 13 bedroom. So really, really good size compared to what we're seeing with a lot of other builders. Now coming out here, we're going to start seeing we're going to go down and find the next bedroom. This is going to be your attic access, so you know how to get up there. But this is going to be the next bedroom there for you. Right through here, you got the closet, which goes right through here. Again, that light. I feel like this is, again, it's nice and deep, but I feel like the other one might just be about a foot wider, so that's going to be a little bit nicer fact here. But this room does have the bathroom located right here. So you see the double vanity still. You are going to have a shower bathtub right in this area, but you do have the double vanity. So nice benefit there if you're going to be really right next door. At least you have the bathroom close by. So this is the Windermere plan by Highland. It is one of my favorite plans that they have through them. I also like the Everly, so that's going to be another video that we'll do soon for you. But this is, as I mentioned, what I like about them and Highland is that you're going to be getting a lot of really great quality finishes that are going to be upgrades with other builders. So Highland is really doing a great job giving you a great home that's beautifully styled, and this is all of yours to benefit from. So let's go and finish up and start talking about a little bit more about Brookewater and what you're going to get out of it. So as you come by, we mentioned earlier, it's maybe about 15 minutes to get to Sugar Land. Before you get there, you're going to pass the Brazos Town Center. Now, the Brazos Town Center is going to be where pretty much most of your daily shopping is going to be done if you need it to be. You're going to have your H-E-Bs. If you're not familiar with the Texas area, H-E-B is going to be one of the largest grocery stores here in the area. We're also going to be having your Home Depot. Let's see here, you're going to have your Michaels, you're going to have your Target. You're going to be having a lot of other different stores that are going to be right there. Petco. So if you got pets, fur babies, that's an area for you to go get, you know, your dog food, cat litter, you name it. That's going to be a spot there too. You're also going to be having some dining there too. So you've got some options. You're going to have Olive Garden, Texas Roadhouse. Let's see here. You're going to have Payway, or you're also going to have Chick-fil-A. There's two sections to that too. You're going to have Kroger. So you're gonna have a lot of different options in those two areas there. So Brazos Town Center is also gonna be one of the largest town centers in the entire state. And there's just so much stuff happening right here in the Fort Bennett County area, and it's all for you to benefit. Now, we've been born and raised here, so I can tell you coming out here, there is gonna be a little bit of a difference, even for me. And the reason I say that is because when I used to live on the other side of Highway 59, so I'd have to turn one and go towards Beasley. It felt like it was forever. But you know what? That's no longer the case anymore because of how much building has happened. Now, one thing to note, if you don't want to make the drive all the way to Brazos Town Center, which is only 8 minutes or so, you do have a Lowe's, you do have other restaurants that are going to be close by. If you just want to pick something up really quick, you need your Starbucks coffee, they've got one right here off of Highway 36. You can jump on the freeway and get into Houston as quick as you can. I know we don't really all like going to work, but you can at least get your morning coffee right there. So there's really just so much happening right now in the Rosenberg area. This is definitely the spot for you to get into. To learn more information about Rosenberg and all the building happening here, let us know. We'd love to help out. We want to be your resource for all things real estate with Rosenberg and Fort Bend County. Hey everybody, y'all take care, and we'll see you on the next one.